Hey guys, welcome to another video with me, and today in this video I'm excited to share some good news with you. Using n8n and building AI agents and workflows are getting much easier than ever. So recently n8n just posted a blog on their website saying that community nodes are available right now on n8n Cloud. So if you don't know what exactly community nodes are, these are the nodes that are built by a community partner, and you can directly use them in your canvas. Let's just jump inside n8n and I'll show you how we can use it. So right now we are on my n8n, and this is the local hosted n8n. I'm locally hosting it on my computer. So if we click on create new workflow, and here we can just choose any trigger. Let's use the manual trigger. So now imagine that you wanted to use some services outside of the n8n, and what you had to do is to just bring here an HTTP node like we used to, and configure all these parameters manually by choosing the URL, the address endpoint, choosing the method, is it get or post, and also don't forget that you have to also set all these parameters to send query parameters, headers, and sometimes we are sending JSON bodies. But with these community nodes it is getting much easier, and we no longer need to use HTTP request. So for example, if you have seen my videos, I use Tably, which is a search tool. So if you have seen my videos, I use Tably in order to perform some search inside internet for my workflow, and we don't have any pre-built nodes here. So all we had to do is just to bring an HTTP request node and configure it manually. So we go to Tably, here we have our API keys, and we had to go to the documentation, and we had to go to this API reference, and we should be able to read this document and understand how we can send data not only just to Tably, but any web services or any applications which are not pre-built inside n8n. So for example, here we wanted to perform a search, and we had to just copy this curl command and go back to our n8n, and from here we could import it. And if we import some fields and some parameters are auto-populated, but we also had to tweak some changes. So right now we are sending a post method to this address or to this endpoint, and we have to also choose our authorization, which is a bearer space and our token key, which we can get our token key from here. We can just delete this and put it here, and we need to configure how we can send it. So we are sending a body as a JSON. So if we change it to expression and open it, you see that we are sending some keeper values as a JSON. So here we have a query which is our search term, and other things like topic, search depth, and so on. So in order to get the best result out of this HTTP request, we need to know what exactly we should put here and send it to Tably. And we have to know exactly how to read this documentation. But right now with these community nodes, you no longer have to do all of these things. You only need to install the community nodes inside your workflow and bring it and just connect it to your AI agent or without AI agent, and you are good to go. So let's just forget about all of these things, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can use these community nodes. So in order to do that, if you click on this plus button and write Tably, you will see that right now we have a Tably node, but if you hover on this check mark, it says that this is an official node maintained by Tably. So this means that Tably, they just made a specific node for their web services inside n8n, and all you have to do is just to click on this and install it on your n8n. It really doesn't matter whether you are on a cloud-based server or a self-hosted. So from here you can click on install node, and it will install it on your n8n workflow. And by the way, you see that it has a verified badge, and here it says how many downloads it has, and here it says the publisher. So right now the publisher for this node is exactly Tably, the official website, but you may find some other community nodes that are, for example, built by someone else, some member from the community. Even you or me can also create this kind of nodes and put it inside the community node, so others can use it. So right now this node has been installed, and here we have some actions. So we have two actions basically, search and extract. For this one I'm just gonna use the search one. So if you click, it will bring the node to your workflow, and everything else is the same. You just need to configure your connection with the Tably and just fill out the parameters. So if you open it, you see that everything is beautiful and clean. You don't have to work with these data with HTTP request, endpoint, URL, or sending body as JSON. Just forget about it. Here you only need to connect your credentials as you do so with other nodes. So here I need only API keys without bearer, space, or whatever. So let me grab my API key from here. So copy it here and paste it here. Here you don't touch the base URL, just leave it as it is and save it. It's gonna test it and it turns into green and we are good to go. All right, now it says the connection tested successfully. Now we are connected to Tably. So we already have our account connected, and here we can choose our action. We have search, extract, or custom API call. We don't focus on that right now. We just want to search. And here the operation is query. And here you need to exactly put the question. So by default it says who is Leo Messi. Let's say that what's the weather today in London. And yeah, pretty much good to go. We have also some options here. We can choose the topic, search depth. These are all the parameters that we had to configure while we were using HTTP request. But here, if you want to, for example, choose topic, you can just click on it, and here everything is pre-built, and you can choose whatever you want. So here I'm gonna just click on general, and let's save it and let's test this workflow. So if I click on execute workflow, yeah, we are hitting Tably, and hopefully we will get some information back. Okay, now our data has arrived. Let's open it and see what we have. So let's change it into a table, and yeah. So our query was what's the weather today in London, and we got some results. So it says that the title is this one, this is the URL, and this is the content. So the city of London, Great London, and yeah, it is basically giving us the weather in London. So weather in London, June 18, weather forecast for June 18, yeah. We are getting all this information, and we can pass it to our AI agent or wherever we want. Let me show you another example where we had to use HTTP requests and manually configure all of this in parameters. So before these community nodes, if we wanted to generate some voices using 11 Labs, we had to send HTTP requests to their API and wait for the data to come back. And this was really a nightmare for someone who doesn't know APIs and doesn't know how documentation are working exactly. But right now with this community node that they built inside n8n, everything is much easier. So let me show you this one. So if I want to choose another node, and if I want to use 11 Labs, so right now you see that we have 11 Labs as a community node. So how you can understand this is a community node, if you see this badge next to its name, it means that this is not a pre-built node. This is a community node, or someone else has built this node inside n8n. But as you can see, we have Telegram, we have Trello, and we have some other web services or applications that they don't have this badge next to it. This means that the n8n team or the person or the people who are behind n8n, they just build it from the day one. So they are we call them as native nodes. So these are all the native nodes that are pre-built inside n8n. But these nodes are community nodes, or someone else has made them. So if you click on 11 Labs, again we need to install it, but you see that it is verified, so it is safe to use. And it says that published by 11 Labs. So the 11 Labs team, official team, has made this node as a community node, so we can use it inside our n8n. And you see that we have some actions here: get voice, get many voices, create voice, delete a voice, convert text to speech, which is very good. Before that, we had to send HTTP request. So let's click on this node and let's install it on our n8n. Okay, now the package has been installed, and we can just bring this node to our workflow. Let's say that I want to generate a text to speech. So I want to give the text and I want to generate the speech. So here we said, so we should click on this one, convert text to speech. And if you click, the node will be appeared on your canvas. And I want to connect this one to my Tably. So I want to show you, I want to search for some question or something inside internet, and once Tably returns me this data, I want to give it to 11 Labs to generate the voice for it. So right now we need to configure it. Everything is same. We need to connect our credentials or account. We need to choose what we want to do. So let me just quickly connect my 11 Labs account. Click here, and all I need to do is an API key. All right, guys, now I'm inside my 11 Labs account. So if I click here and come to my API keys, and right now I don't have any API key, so I can create one. Let's just put a name for it, n8n API key. Let's just create it. So we had to give access to text-to-speech and create this one. So this is my API key. I can copy it, and let's just tell you this, never shows or share your API keys with anyone else. API keys are like passwords for your applications. So always try to hide them, and don't worry, I'm gonna delete this after this video. So just copy this one, go back to n8n, put it here, and click save. So it's begin the testing, and it has the error. So couldn't connect with these settings. So let's see what is the problem. Okay, now it turns green. All I had to do was to just give the access to this API key to every field. So now we are connected to our API key to 11 Labs, and let's see what we can do here. So our source gonna be speech. Operation is text-to-speech, but we definitely have some other things, speech-to-text, speech-to-speech. Yeah, so I'm gonna use text-to-speech, and we need to choose a voice. So let's choose Juniper, that's fine. We just want to show you the demonstration. And what is the text? So let's see what text we have from Tably search. So what we got? Okay, these information, I'm not sure these information are very good for text-to-speech, but let's see what we have. Content, full weather forecast, check. Yeah, I think this one is good, so let's put it here, and let's see what it says. Full weather forecast for London in June 2025. Check the temperature. Okay, I guess this is good. Let's just send it and see what happens. So if I click execute step, we should be able to send data to 11 Labs without doing it manually with HTTP requests that every time gets error. You need to go back and forth trying to solve the error. So we got the data back. It was pretty quick. So we got an MP3 file. So I need to download it to my computer and open it from here. So let's listen to it.
Full weather forecast for London in June 2025. Check the temperatures, chance of rain and more in London during June. United States, England, Australia, Canada, DGF, DEGC, London. Weather outlook for June 2025. Overview. 14 days, June, 18 tender 5, 18 tender 6, 17.
Yeah, that's it. It is very good. So yeah, by the way, this information is not very good for text-to-speech. That's why at the end she was like kind of like off the speech. But yeah, till here everything was good, and it was sounded very professional. So yeah, this is exactly how we can use these community nodes. And every day so many people are making good community nodes that we can use and make it very easier to use n8n ever than before. And by the way, I just wanted to show you something. So here I'm going to put a link, and here is a GitHub repository which contains 100 good community nodes. They call it awesome. And if you scroll down, you will find all of these community nodes which you can install on your n8n server and start using them. I'm gonna put the link to this GitHub down in the description. Just check it out. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Thank you so much, made it so far watching this video. If you found value, just give it a like and send it to someone you think they might need this video. And if you have any questions or if you have any requests from me, if you want to see some tutorials on some specific applications or some specific workflows inside n8n or any other no-code platform, just put it down in the comment section. I'll be reading them and I'll be answering them as soon as possible. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.